Hi, my name is Jonah Freeman. I am a junior here at IU Indianapolis, and I'm majoring in event management. I think ideally for me, at some point in my life, I would like to work in maybe sports events, work at, say, Cambridge or Lucas Oil Stadium, but obviously there are very few of those positions, and as I've seen just within the students and my fellow classmates, there are a lot of people going for those. So I'm willing to kind of do whatever it takes to work towards that, and I think kind of maybe seeing what my strengths were is a big step in that. So my five traits that StrengthsFinder gave me were relator, developer, harmony, discipline, and consistency. I think overall those five are pretty accurate, maybe even to a fault with this degree. I think relator, it was the top one in my list, and I think it's the one that I choose for it's dominant for me. Oftentimes I try even will put friends or family and their needs over myself just because seeing them happy and seeing them satisfied with something I've did is something that I really enjoy feeling. As far as a story for that goes, I maybe don't necessarily have a specific story, but I know anytime I'm invited to go to a friend's for a Super Bowl party or a March Madness party, I know I'm always going out of my way to make more food than others. I'm kind of trying to find fun new ways to make the experience better. I'm bringing an extra TV. I'm always kind of doing things that take me more time or might cause me to spend a little more money to keep that kind of consistent. Where I would like to intern, I'm actually about to start, actually just started, I guess, an internship with the JW Marriott with their events team. That'll kind of take me through different roles, but I've started so far with the events concierge red coat team. So I check in with guests, see what they need. I either get that item for them or I put them in contact with somebody who can. And I just overall, I think that's a really good first step. I have experience working with Disney and now with the JW Marriott. I think I'm kind of getting my feet wet in a lot of areas, and I think that'll be very, very beneficial for me. So kind of the last thing I'll say about my top five is discipline on here. I mentioned earlier that these five are maybe almost to a fault. I really enjoy routine instructor. My world is best described by the order I create. That's what the description is for discipline, and I think so far that's been prominent for me. But obviously, working in events, I have to understand that every single day is different. Every single hour is different. The needs of every single guest or client in front of me are going to be different. So far, that hasn't been an issue. So I wouldn't be surprised if here in a few months, if I took this test again, if maybe discipline has dropped off as I feel differently. But if I had to say one of the five maybe aren't accurate, I'd say that it's not necessarily that it's not accurate, but it's one that if I truly stuck to it and let it give me issues in my field, it definitely would give issues. So yeah, those are my top five strengths.